Okay. This is so much easier to do it this way than like by email. All right.
Okay.
So you got an error.
Yeah.
Okay. Object boy proportion not found. All
Uh-huh.
right. So you created ggplot data equals that AES y equals
Yeah. Yeah, it's for this line right here.
okay. So let's see. So you ran the code, like in the lab, the code is right above exercise 3.
I believe so.
So you ran it in the console, but you don't have it in your lab report, correct? Go
Um,
down to question 3.
yes. Yeah.
Okay, so go back to the lab. Um, go back to like the wording
Oh,
and
yeah.
the code that's given to you. Right above exercise 3. So not this document, but kind of like the my document that I gave you, like explanation and code. Yes.
Oh,
So, where'd it go? Right there. All right. So go down to right above exercise 3. Okay. So that code right there, the R3 not, and then like assigned to R3 not mutate boy proportion equals boys divided by total.
mm-hmm.
Take that code and copy and paste it right above the ggplot from in your lab report.
Okay.
Yeah, so right above it, not over top of it, but like a line above it.
Okay.
All right, now let's try running your lab report again.
Okay.
Come on, little guy.
Okay. I got another error. It's this problem with mutate
Total's not found. All right, go back to where total is defined.
in your directions or in my lab
Yeah,
report.
in my directions. It's right under the title, like adding a new variable. There we go. Copy and paste that above the code you just put in.
Okay. And try running it again.
Yep.
Okay. I think this is now for a different exercise, so I think that might have solved the issue with exercise 3.
Yeah. So the way this works, Alexis, is that it's when you do like you knit an R markdown document, it forces you to be self-contained so that what you're doing is reproducible by anyone.
Okay.
Okay. So the console is like a one-line calculator for quick stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but anything that needs to be reproduced for next time needs to go into the lab report. So like if you're using the boy to girl ratio, then you need to include the text, the code that creates the boy to girl ratio. And if you're using
Okay.
the total, then you need to include the code that creates the total.
Okay.
Make
That
sense?
makes yeah, that makes more sense.
All right. That seems to be the main only problem. Do you
Yeah.
want to fix that now while I'm here, or do you want
Yeah.
to? Yeah, let's do it.
While I'm here. 'Cause that's what I was thinking was the issue, but the way
Mhm.
I was altering it, I don't think I was going about it right. So
Yeah. So
Would I insert both of them before the data plot, before both data plots for both the present data and the older data, or do I put in like both modifications before each data plot?
You need to just make sure it's before you use it.
Okay, so it
Mhm.
doesn't matter the order; it just needs to be before.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the one you want though, because you want the code that creates boy to girl ratio. That's like 3 code blocks above exercise 3.
Okay. Okay. And then because I'm still mutating the data for the present data, I still need to alter that code for the present data as well.
Oh yeah. That's the present data. Okay, we can just change that. Change rth not to be present. And then change it to be there too. And then the variable names are the same for present, right? It was boys and girls.
Yes.
Yeah, so it should work now.
Okay.
I'm glad you saw that.
Yeah.
Okay. Error in line 67.
I think it's because I only mutated the present data, but I didn't mutate the rviews not data as well.
Yeah. Yep.
So, wonder if that would.
You can always check the code block by you see the little green arrow. So that with the gray code block, well, it looks like it's going to work.
Oh, awesome.
But if you move that little spreadsheet there, looks like you got to show up. Look at how beautiful that is.
It was not working for so long.
Yeah. So this thing is reproducible statistics. Like you're using a machine to do work for you, and it's all reproducible, so someone else can do it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think I know those two problems were my main issues. I don't know about anyone else's, but those were my
All right.
main issues.
I'm just going to give you a couple tips for troubleshooting in the future, and
Okay.
then we can be done.
Okay.
That looks great, Alexis.
Awesome.
All right. Let's go back to our studio. So if you see in the code block, in the upper right of the code block, there's like a gear and then like a little, so go down to where it's grayer. So where it's kind of gray is what I would call the code block.
So like this area?
Yeah, so if you look at the top, it's like
Oh, right.
yeah, there's the gear. And then next to that, that means run all chunks above this chunk. So if you click that, because sometimes your chunk is dependent on chunks before it. So you do that and it's like it does some because at one point you told it to view this earlier on. It did that.
Oh yeah.
So then go back to the lab report. And then the sideways arrow is the one that's like it's like a play button, like on a remote control. So if you click that one, that runs that code chunk.
Oh, okay, cool.
So then that's a good way to double check, like a real quick double check that everything's working.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cool.
All right. Looks wonderful, Alexis. So anyone who's watching this who procrastinated, if you procrastinated and this video helped you, you should email Alexis like something encouraging. All right. Thanks, Alexis.
All right. Thank you.
Glad everything works.
Thank you.
I'm going to pause recording and see if anyone else joins.